So my name is Brian Gott. So I got to play a lot of golf in the industry that I worked in, which was nice. And then as I'm tinkering around with clubs a little bit, I'd build a driver for somebody or tinker with my own clubs. And one day somebody had mentioned that I should do this for a living. Just being about an 8 handicap when I first got in the industry, obviously I wanted to get better. So I started to study and watch a lot of stuff online and kind of started to watch some videos from a guy named Mike Malaska. Guy really started to make sense. Everything was really simple about the golf swing, where everybody makes it really complicated. So I got an opportunity to go visit Mike in person, and that's kind of where our relationship started.
So we came up and hit a few balls, and I'm kind of watching and I'm going, okay, that's a little interesting, some things you got going on here.
The first time I came back and I was measurably hitting the ball better. Really loved competition a lot, so I was a member of the PGA section. I wasn't doing very well, kind of always at the bottom of the leaderboard, but after a couple sessions with Mike, things really started to improve and I got better and better and started to be a little bit more competitive in our section.
He's now becoming one of the best teachers in the country because of his understanding and what he's done with his own game. And that's really a big thing, is a lot of the teachers that are out there talk a game. They talk about swings, they're very technical, they can stand on the range, and if you give them 5 or 6 balls, they can make a swing that looks really good, but they can't play. Because a lot of what they're doing and a lot of what they're working on, it's really hard for even them to do it under competition, let alone the people they're teaching.
After my association with Mike and I started to learn more about how to teach the golf swing itself, I finally started to see some improvement. Then once I got involved with Will and starting to teach more on course as opposed to the individual lessons on the range, I really started to see my students improve a lot.
What's great about a group lesson is that I may hit a fantastic shot and somebody else may hit a bad shot, or vice versa. And you get to learn from what the other people are doing and how they're approaching things. And so you get basically 3 times the experience in one round.
Brian brings unmeasured value. When Brian and I started chatting about the direction of golf instruction, I quickly bought into that idea on what golf instruction should be. In my current role, I don't have the time that I would like to build the program, so that's why I brought Brian into Rolling Hills to be able to start building this the right way, and what he's done so far has been amazing.
You couldn't find a better guy relative to the golf industry and what he does for people in all parts of the industry and how he's come to the game.
I'm not standing on the lesson tee all day long, just giving lesson after lesson. So I get to play more with my students, I play more, I compete more. It's just been a great transition. I'm Brian Gott, and I'm a modern PGA coach.